I created a Minecraft civilization experiment where 64 players were trapped in isolation, but with a catch. Each player would spawn into their own area, completely confined from others. But each day, this area would double, giving them access to other players and more land. They could either kill that player or team with them. It was entirely up to the players what they did in this experiment, as there was only one rule. If they died, they would be dead forever. Would the players all kill each other, forcing the server into chaos, or would there be peace and prosperity? Watch to the end to find out. This is the Isolation Experiment. Day 1. Players were put into individual boxes, surrounded on all sides by invisible borders. They could see each other, but couldn't get to one another. Most people started out punching trees and mining for resources, but some had a few issues. One player named Bling Bling didn't have a tree and was having trouble finding wood.
I'm trying to survive with what I have.
Another player couldn't find any water.
Well, I've kind of just been chilling, mining iron, I guess. I found a really good cave down there, but I can't find water for the life of me, so I can't start growing crops.
So me, being a good guy, decided to help him out a bit.
You can use cauldrons, and when it rains, the cauldron will fill up.
Oh wait, you're smart. I'm stupid. Let me go try to find some iron.
Day 1 was a good and peaceful day, creating a sense of calmness in the minds of the players. But Day 2 was bound to be much different. Day 2, all players gained access to one other player, doubling their land area. They each had a decision to make: team up with that player or kill them. Most players decided to team with each other. However, there were 3 deaths. The 3 that died Day 2 were Overcooked, Reem, and Bleakleaf. Besides the 3 deaths, Day 2 was a fairly peaceful day. Players continued to build bases and collect resources, preparing for Day 3. Day 3, borders were again doubled, giving each player access to more land and more players. Some players, with no access to rivers or ocean, built makeshift fishing pools to try and get food and enchanted books.
Steel Thread made a literal pool. He's living the life of luxury. Oh my gosh.
Some players made alliances and traded with each other.
The 2 Among Uses have not united yet.
But there were still some players that were out for blood.
Yeah.
And now for the Skyblock review, since so many people have sky bases. Sharpenator has one with trees, pretty good, your standard Skyblock island. Random Deep Slate island that's very long. Random cobblestone platform. Giant tower, 10 out of 10. Giant dirt flat thing with a hole in the middle. They're talking to each other with signs. Very tall tower from the ocean level all the way to level 170 with 1 tree. Pretty good base with a staircase up to it that is very safe, made by Kingbridge. I think that's it for the Skyblock review. Hope you guys enjoyed. After each person had built 12 Skyblock islands each, they went mining for resources. They also fished together and made alliances through the borders. Besides the 2 deaths, Day 3 was fairly peaceful. Day 4. Everything changed. After the border had again doubled, players started killing each other, left and right. The server had fallen into a state of chaos.
I'm watching a fight. Oh!
Caden and Sniped Versa each killed 2 players on their own. Gunshicorn also killed a player. One player named Relord had built a base with a huge pitfall trap underneath it.
No way. Relord made a trap. Let's see if it works.
Gunjicorn then got 2 dogs. Little did I know that these would become revolutionary. Wrongmender, one of the players who had been killed earlier that day, was now a spectator, but they had my skin, so he went out and pranked some people.
Okay, let's go torment some people on camera.
Yes.
Hi, Steel Thread. Hi, Steel Thread.
Turn around, Steel Thread.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around, Steel Thread. Steel Thread, you should turn around.
Hello.
This marked the end of the chaotic Day 4. Day 5 would be an intense day for part of the server. There was about to be a battle. Players lined up, waiting for the border to expand, and when it did, in the end, the team who called themselves Mods Arise won the battle and lived to see another day.
Oh my gosh. He has the biggest army.
Remember those 2 dogs? Yeah, those ones. They turned into this in a day. Day 6 was the day of the final battle. All borders were now combined and the players had to make their final decision: fight or team. There were 2 teams, but one was obviously more prepared than the other. Gunjicorn had its huge army of dogs, but would they be enough?
Organic is just building among us. In the middle of a war, he is building among us.
Steel Thread did not fall for the trap, finding it immediately. He also ended up killing one of their members in it. He then ended up killing the rest of their entire team. Gunjicorn's dogs were not enough to protect him, as he was killed by Steel Thread and King Bridge. However, after the war had ended, the server fell into a state of peace. A survivor named King Bridge had built a graveyard to his friends and allies. Even the now dead players, who were invisible to all the survivors, gathered around to remember the good times they had.
Just over here, no grave. Oh my gosh.